welcome back to day 2 in the Spectral Particle series that I'm doing. I changed my camera, so it should be a lot easier to focus on the cards now. So I did a spread using 3 decks. Again, I'm going to put a description of what decks I use in the bottom, so check out the notes on that. And I attempted to do a 10 card spread, and then a whole bunch of cards came out specifically relating to one of the cards. So this is actually a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 card spread, okay, using the 3 decks. It is very specific. And so let's get into cards. So the first card I have is the 5 of Pentacles. This is the 5 of Pentacles here. Immediately this talks to me about loss, right? Loss, grief, and what I'm kind of getting from this is actually related around money. Now, this could also relate to somebody who's had a physical loss. Maybe that there's been a recent death, or you're grieving. That could also indicate, but I specifically heard for somebody that this is with regards to money, and really about how you're spending your money. This is how you spent your money in the past. Thinking that you would have squandered your money, wasted your money, spent your money on frivolous things. This could also be squandered your time, particularly if this is with regards to the loss of a family member. So maybe you were wasting your time on different things that didn't serve you or didn't benefit you. You were very, very frivolous with that, and there is some regret towards how you would have spent your money or your time, in terms of relating to people, or on yourself, spending time on things that don't benefit you, spending money on things that don't benefit you. Interesting. Moving on from that, this is actually really positive, the Knight of Pentacles. So you've had some time and you've really been beating yourself up about what you're in this sort of very self-reflective new moon, a spectral portal phrase that we've been on. You've been kind of beating yourself up about that. But I see here that you kind of have a plan. This Knight of Pentacles talks to me that you have a plan of action, that you're not just going to be sitting down and just oh, I should have done better. You actually started to formulate a plan on how you're going to actually do better, right? This kind of relates again to the energy that we had the day before, with regards to you've kind of done the work, you've done the preparation, you've been thinking about the past and how you could have done things differently, coulda, shoulda, woulda, and that you're ready to start to move forward. So this specifically talks about you formulated your plan. You know how you're going to be better with your money, be better with your time, spending money on things that benefit you, that increase your income, or spending your time with people who actually benefit where you want to be. Again, this Ace of Pentacles, right? This Eight of Pentacles is the idea. I know this is Pentacles, and typically swords tend to represent thoughts. But this Pentacles is what the Knight of Pentacles, this Ace of Pentacles, but the Knight of Pentacles is holding, right? So he has a plan to use this to fix the problem that he had, right? So you're formulating your plan. You kind of have your idea or your goal or whatever it is that you want to do, and so you're not leaving yourself in that sort of that stagnant victim. Oh, I should have done better. Moving on to this Three of Swords. Again, let's talk about really beating yourself up about, and this is underneath the Knight of Pentacles, right? So if it is that you read the way that I'll put a picture of the cards, the spread, right, out in the thumbnail, and look at it, because if you read the cards across, it gives you the same message as if you read the cards down. So let me just show you. So with this Five of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles and this Eight of Pentacles, it talks about how you've been a little upset with yourself, about how you've been treating yourself, your time, your money, and that you kind of have this idea of what it is that you want to do, and you're formulating a plan of action forward towards that, right? Now, if we read the cards down, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Fire, which is pretty much the same thing. You know, you're like been grief, beating yourself up, you know, heartbreak, you're upset with yourself, you could have done better. But with this Two of Fire, you know, there's better days ahead. You kind of have a plan about what it is that you want to do. You're ready to step forward and take some action. You know, you're planning. I mean, there's still darkness. This is the giraffe here with the lantern. You're starting to get ready to set out of this dark place that you've been in, right? So we're looking at this place, right? This again, talking about judgment, being really harsh on yourself, really harsh on yourself, and really self-reflective. But we have the Judgment coming in here, which talks about we have the Lovers coming in after the Judgment, and this talks about a divine opportunity, a partnership. You're getting help. You've reached out to get help from somebody, and this is somebody who's going to help you with whatever it is that you're planning to do. So is it that you're going to be taking an online course, or that you've reached out to somebody who's done this sort of thing before? Whatever plan of action it is that you want to do, if it is that you're going to be starting a side hustle or a new business, or you've reached out to get maybe some therapy, which is really interesting. So we're going back to this one, right? So you're moving forward. You've got your sort of your plan of action, which is the lantern here. You're moving forward. It's still dark out, but you're setting up. You're setting yourself up to start again. And we have this Three of Water. This again talks to me about a group of friends, maybe some sort of partnership, an opportunity to help you with whatever the endeavor is. And I specifically got somebody wants to do something that is part of their passions, right? Maybe something in the beauty supply industry, specifically beauty supply, cosmetics, some sort of business adventure, into beauty supplies and cosmetics and online stores. And you've got some people, and you've found some people who are willing to help you set this up, because this is something that you've never done before. Okay. And I have the Nine of Fire, which tells me you're going to be successful. So if it is that, yeah, you've been beating yourself up, beating yourself up about it. You've been thinking, maybe I'm not going to be good at this. I'm not going to be able to do it well. I've never done it before. But you want to take some sort of plan of action. You really want to set out and do it, and you're kind of committing yourself to it, to this great idea that you have. And you found the resources to help you set out, and maybe some sort of group, organization, friend, partnership, bunch of people who are willing to help you do this, and you're going to be successful. And whatever it is, you're going to be successful at it. So if there's any sort of hesitation with regards to that, go for it. And I'll tell you why you're going to be successful, right? This is the Nine of Fire. The Nine of Fire really is luxury. That's what this is, luxury. In the traditional tarot, in the Nine of Pentacles, which is very similar to this, the Nine of Fire, the person in the depiction, let me see if I can get that card. The person in the description is, in the depiction of that card, is the Empress, right? It is a woman of luxury, a woman of abundance, a woman of plenty. This is the Empress. You are going to succeed because, and these are the cards that wanted to come out because it talks specifically about that new Ace of Pentacles, right? It talks about the Ace of Materials, the Two of Voices, the Knight of Emotion, and the Page of Voices. This talks to me 100% about success. The success of the Ace of Pentacles. And the reason why that the Ace of Pentacles is going to be a success, whatever it is that you set out to do, is because the end product is not going to be the business, the side hustle, the job. The end product that is going to be successful is actually you, the Empress. You're going to move into the Empress because whatever skills you learn, whatever lessons you learn, whatever challenges, difficulties, problems, whatever it is that you might come up with, you know, you're going to have to stretch your brain. You're going to have to be thinking differently. It's going to be where you're going to be learning a heck of a new, you're going to be learning a heck of a lot. You're moving into an area that is not your expertise. You've never done this sort of thing before, and you're going to be learning a lot. And in that way, you're going to be building your skill level, and you're going to make yourself the Empress as a result. So whether or not the business, you ever get a customer, you ever make $1 million, whatever it is, the end product that is going to be successful in this new venture is going to be you, the Nine of Fire. I specifically got this for business, and considering the fact that we have Venus in Gemini at this time, in a new moon, in a spectral portal, and we don't have a love reading. I don't know. It's just about money and business is what I got from this reading. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a love reading. We'll get some love reading. I specifically asked for a love reading for tomorrow. So if this resonates for you, comment, share with people, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.